Andre, Jan. It's not over yet. Thank you very much, Benjamin, for joining our couple. Yeah, we're gonna close remarks. Okay. Thank you very much. Come on up, guys. All right. Thank you for being a very lively audience. We appreciate that. Thank you, Christian, for being very lively.
Thank you so much.
Yes, no, we really appreciate it. We try to give you energy, and we definitely get energy from you. Like I said, we give a little bit, you give us a lot. We get more than we give, I think, which is great. So thank you. Also, a little announcement. Yes. We try to hold back for years and years now, but Andre is finally forcing us to do a YeurDreamin in Brussels. Right, Andre?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So, okay, so it looks like we're gonna have some...
Belgian beer, fries, Belgian chocolates, right? No more stroopwafels.
No more stroopwafels. What he's referring to is, you know where the best beer is, the best chocolate, and the best Salesforce consultants? It's definitely Belgium, right? So it's gonna be in Belgium. We've got a placeholder, so quote the 16th of June, 2023. Yes, okay. Yeah, so that's the plan, okay? Thank you for that, too. Over to you, Mr. Van Kampen.
All right.
You want this?
Thanks.
Here, come sit with me. No, here.
So there is a the photo contest, which you will see in the Hoover app, and so as you saw, there's some certification vouchers to be won. The winner of the photo contest is, of course, the one that gets the most likes in the actual Hoover app. And today that is this photo. So I'm not sure if Caroline is still with us. Is Caroline still with us here somewhere? If not, we'll reach out to Caroline and... okay. But that's one. Then, of course, we have a few more vouchers to give away, and that is the passport game. So that is for everyone who who went next door to talk to all the sponsors, the exhibitors, and we have 4 winners. And let's see who they are.
Me.
And these are the winners that haven't already won something. So. Oh, there, right. So, first one, Trish Perkins.
Hey.
Yeah. And we have Remy Foyar, I think. No, we'll reach out to you. Pranav Raj, not here? Oh, yes. Oh, there. And Andreas Rosen. There you are. All right, so we will get in touch with you to get those vouchers with you. Usually they're valid for a few months, and you can do get one of the Salesforce certifications. I would actually be very interested to know what the result was of these attempts. Then we have the charity component, which we always have, and for the first part, you see here interacting on the left-hand side and refugee force on the right-hand side. So let's start with interacting. For that, we have a special guest here, Andrew Moskos. So can you please come to the stage. I hope this works.
Perfect. Check, check, yes.
So could you tell us a bit about interacting? Because you can do that 100 times better than me.
Sure. Boom Chicago is a comedy show here in Amsterdam, and I think we'll talk about that show at the end. Maybe Andre will. And a lot of great comedians have come through our place. Seth Meyers, Jordan Peele, the guys behind Ted Lasso more recently. And when we hit our 25th anniversary, we thought we're sort of middle-aged enough that we should be thinking about giving something back and having a charity. And we've always been very attracted to autism. I have an autistic son myself, and 20 years ago there wasn't as much understanding and acceptance of autism. And as parents, we always tried to push them and take them traveling and go to restaurants and just be prepared that sometimes there might be moments where you would have to leave. But we always believed in treating autist or our kid about what we wanted him to be and what he could be instead of what he was. So we started a charity at Boom Chicago called Interacting, where we wanted to teach autists and people on the spectrum improvisation, which is the hardest thing for autistic people. They like patterns, they like routines. That's why a lot of them like trains or tech and coding. And we thought that by giving them, because life is not scriptless, we would teach them improvisation, which is not scriptless. And when I first started to watch the graduating class many years ago, I thought it was going to kind of be daycare plus. But actually, the improvisation skills that we use as actors at Boom Chicago worked really well. And they could do so much. And I started watching the show as an artistic director, giving them notes, thinking in my head. And I'm going like, wow. Again, it just shows what autistic kids can do if you give them a little bit of a push and you give them the opportunity. So Interacting has a summer program this year, which is a week long, where we're going to have 24 kids from Amsterdam, my son and 23 others, as it's gotten bigger than just a family affair. And thanks to the money that the Trailblazer community has raised today, that's going to go towards making that summer program very special for those kids. So that is what I wanted to say, and thank you in advance.
Yeah. Thank you. And so we will be able to donate €1,000 to Interacting. So. Yeah, this is all, from, of course, from the ticket sales and from the sponsors who've all pitched in with this. Thank you. And, sorry. And because of that, of course, our official program finishes at 9 o'clock tonight. At 10 o'clock, almost on the other side of Amsterdam, there is a shot of improv, which is a show. If you use that code, YeurDreamin, you get 25% off a ticket for tonight's session.
It's a really good show. The next generation of people's on stage tonight. Shot of Improv is a lot of fun, and that's a little way of us saying thank you to everyone for the donation that you made as well, too. Please come by. English language show, bar, fun, social. It really is a good time, so I hope to see you guys there as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. And, of course, don't forget, Refugee Force. Of course, Kevin talked about Refugee Force before. We've been able to provide the entrance tickets for today, but also Refugee Force will be able to donate €1,000 for to go to that foundation. Now, over to you.
I'm very conscious that I am between you and your Coca Light or water or beer that's going to be served out there on the terrace for a half an hour before we before we go downstairs. Yes, so I will try and keep this quick. First, before I mention this, one last shout out to our sponsors. Please, a round of applause for our sponsors. And definitely for our speakers as well. Round of applause for your speakers. You did a great job. Round of applause for Cody. No, sorry. Okay, so this photo's up here. There were a couple of us, and Melissa's been to basically everything. including TDX and CTA Summit and Golden Hoodie Summit, everything. So the idea was that, okay, well, those who are going to be at YeurDreamin and London's Calling and or YeurDreamin, let's take photos of different places they are. So the first one on the right, that's at YeurDreamin back at the end of May. Yes, you can see that Andre was there, but he was out talking. Yes, with Doria. So they were chatting about I don't know what, but they were out there talking. So he wasn't there, but even though he was physically there, he just wasn't in the picture. And then the other one, we tried really hard, Louise, didn't we, to announce to have the photo taken, but it didn't work. So that's some of the people who were at YeurDreamin and coming to YeurDreamin. So I'm going to ask, after I announce you, to run out and get your water, your Diet Coke, and your beers. To anybody who has been at YeurDreamin or at London's Calling to come up here and do a photo. But just before that, and this is the last thing and the last slide, unless you guys have anything else to say.
Yeah, after this, there's a few more.
There's more?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, there's more. But okay, well, so just preface this and do this after Andre finishes his part. All the volunteers who are here today in yellow shirts and black shirts, please come up and we're going to take another photo like the one we did back in 2019. And a round of applause to our volunteers, please. Thank you. Biggest applause. So the way it's going to work, before you go out and run out and get your water, your Coca Light, and your beer, Andre's going to speak for I don't know how long. We're going to launch some music. You guys are going to run out. And you can stay if you want to, but the volunteers will come up and have a picture, and quickly take the picture. And after that, everyone who was at everyone who was at TDX, not TDX, everyone who was at YeurDreamin and or London's Calling, please come up and take a picture with us as well. So 2 pictures frames, okay? All good. So over to you, Andre, for I don't know how long you're going to speak, right?
Well, you kind of already said half of it. So
okay.
The thank yous, cute dog. But you already did that. But indeed, thank you so much. Without any of the speaker sponsors, volunteers, this would definitely not be possible. More important, first, drinks in the expo area and terrace. After that, dinner and drinks downstairs.
Oh, there's one more thing, actually.
Not for me. Not for me.
So
this was it.
There are a few more raffle prizes available. So stand up if you've got a raffle prize available. Yep. Okay, so Melissa's going to guide this. She's going to yell out, Louise Lockie, you've won so-and-so. Exactly. So that's going to happen out there. So make sure you stay with the drinks and deal with that. Anything else? All right. Okay. So at this point, everyone have a great day. Hope it was a gezellig. Hope you had good stroopwafels and dream on.